Alright everyone, welcome to It's a Free Game on Steam. So we're jumping right in. Hello. Hello, Michelle. How are you doing over there? I seem to have gotten a bit used to life in Chroma City. Instead of the rising sun, I've started dividing my days by payment approvals and insufficient funds. Oof! Yeah, brother, I can relate to that. The light monopolized by Sunshine Corp has... Oh wait, no, that's Corporation. Sunshine Corp has replaced the sun. What? Wait, it has replaced the sun and most things are solved with price tags. I wish beer was the only thing I had to pay for. Right, the price of beer went up again recently. Everything is going up except for two things, the sun and my income. But Michelle, everything comes at a high price except for the value of labor. Looks like our world in a couple years, but I can find some stability, at least while I'm working. When I drifted here after we parted ways, I thought my incompetence was the reason for our breakup. Oof! And that thought still weighs me down. Yikes, I can't say things are completely different now. Who is this? Is this Tense? Tense and but here, at least while I'm holding on to my work, that weight lifts just for a moment. Regardless of how much I earn, for that time, at least I have the assurance that I won't collapse. The people I meet, the conversations we have, and what I've come to feel. I want to tell you about it. On the second floor of a commercial district slightly away from the city center, repair clinic D1AL-ogue, a place where the outside noise recedes with just a few words of small talk. Don't criticize my naming skills, alright? Because in Chroma City, they give estimates for heartbreaks and charge for repairs. Ooh! It's Michelle. Lame. I said the name is totally lame. And Chris, did you have a beer? What's with the sentimental nonsense this early in the morning? I was thinking about a customer from yesterday, and I couldn't help it. He came in saying his portable virtual chip was stuck, but maybe it activated during repairs. Because he started running around the room like crazy, swinging a leather belt at me. Thanks to him, my dial equipment almost bit the dust too. That's because you have such a shady, lame name, man. Only customers fitting that description would show up. Huh. Don't tell me. You're talking about the oasis of Chroma City, bathed in neon light. D1AL-ogue Repair Clinic? Our repair clinic is an all-around sanctuary that provides not just quick and accurate repairs, but also emotional stability through comfortable conversation. That shady name is exactly why EVEs needing repairs turn away and go elsewhere. Emotional stability for Eves. That feels less like shady and more like creepy. Is that why you habitually make Eves wet themselves? To be precise, it's the act of discharging overheated coolant. Your phrasing is misleading. Same difference. What do you mean same difference? You're probably the only one who describes it like that. Stop spouting nonsense so early and check your equipment already. And you're not opening for business today? You used to love stories like this. Even though you used to sing about wanting to become an Eve when you were little. Shut up. Seems like the hangover from yesterday's beer is pretty bad. And speaking of Eves, why don't you replace the outdated equipment in your repair clinic? Using a dial when the Using a dial when what the fuck? When a DSL is already out is disrespectful to them. What you're overlooking is that DXL equipment is strictly specialized for diagnosis. The diagnostic performance was so good from the first generation that even with the fifth generation out, it hasn't improved dramatically. Then what's different? The main advancements are in unit synthesis. Convenience in the synthesis process, overclocking synthesized parts, firmware modification, etc. However, I can make up for the dial's lagging synthesis performance purely with a touch of my fingertips. That's actually kind of impressive. Crucially, if I upgrade to a newer generation, why is there an extra subscription fee? There would be no point in having registered the business as D1AL-ogue. Okay, you don't seem to get it. A little wit breathes vitality into weary life, and also seeing this strangely named repair clinic operating normally, I guess her skills really are unquestionable. Then It should be a breeze if I suddenly test you with a standard DXL practical level 1 mock maintenance, right? Oh god. Okay, prove Michelle wrong about your skills. Target moves, 20. Let me... Show me the tutorial. How do we do this? You can check the damaged parts on dial that need repair right now. Hover over the damaged part to see the required units. First, let's select a damaged part to repair. Okay, dial consists of 4 layers and 6 indices or okay, so 4 layers and 6 indices or indexes. Or technically that is a plural form of that. 1, 2, 3, yeah. Okay. Each module can be moved by dragging it into swap places with adjacent modules up, down, left, or right. Moving modules uses dial battery. If you use up all the battery, you can't move anymore. Let's try moving a module. If you move modules to line 3 or more, they synthesize into a higher tier unit. Let's try synthesizing modules into a higher tier unit. Okay, let me... Oh my, okay. If you synthesize modules 10 times consecutively, the battery overcharges and increases max capacity. You can check the current damage location of required units on the right panel. Hover your mouse over each damage location to see the required unit. Okay, it's this one. Synthesize the required unit and move it to the damage location. So we need to repair this. Wait a minute. Oh my days, we're gonna have to keep doing this. Placing the required unit on the damaged spot activates the replace button. Press it to swap the unit. This case requires multiple types of units. The info panel will show the required unit colors for each position. Okay. So this one needs to be red. Place the required modules to complete the placement. What are the modules, by the way? Is it this one? Oh, the red one. Okay. Okay, so we got this. We can put this there. That's yellow. The blue one, I'm not sure what to do with the blue one. Okay. Place it right there. Oh, the yellow. Yikes. Yeah, I think that's kind of good enough. No, the yellow is still a bit tricky. The red one. Now let's select the final damage part. Oh god, I'm gonna kill someone with this. Requires a high tier unit. You can check the unit appearance by tier on the phone by pressing tab. Okay. Oh, the more we yeah, I can see the more we upgrade it. Okay. Let's use dial special function. There's a gauge bar on the left. Click gauge bar to proceed. Please gauge charges for the corresponding type when 4 or more modules are synthesized. When fully charged, click the gauge and then a modular unit of another type to convert it. Okay, let's see. Let's try changing a type. You can cancel by okay. Actually, no, we need this. Oh god. There we go. We need a lot more of these things right here. We are so cooked. I'm telling you right now, we are cooked, buddy. If you made a mistake or think it's hopeless, press the restart button. Try to repair again. Let's collect gauge charges and use it to change types while repairing. Oh god. Red. Yeah, I think we're good. This should be good, right? Receive a decent evaluation for the repair. I guess you're oh wait. Satisfied now? That's really amazing. Honestly, I knew you ran a repair clinic, but I didn't know you were this skilled. Well, what can I say, you know? I have no fucking clue what I just did. Even with the latest D5A, fuck me, man. The D1AL equipment, it wouldn't be this fast for level 1 mock maintenance. I see you in a new light. And this is nothing. If I want to attract Eve customers to this strangely named repair clinic of yours, I can't tolerate a single maintenance error. First impressions are most important wherever you go. If you care so much about first impressions, why don't you erase that suspicious slogan at the front door? Besides, there needs to be comfort during the repair process for them to feel emotionally stable and open up. I just can't understand that creepy philosophy of yours. I should probably start opening up shop now. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Let's save, because I don't know where. Welcome, this is Repair Clinic Dialogue. Hey, Chris? Pray. What brings you here at this hour? What about your cafe shift? Are you watching the popular show airing these days, Buff Girl O'Hara? What are you talking about all of a sudden? Are you watching it? I do watch it every week, but then this will be quick. In yesterday's episode, do you remember the scene where O'Hara smashed Mrs. Blind with a magical pile driver? O'Hara rarely gets pushed into a corner, so seeing her fight back with a double nosebleed and crush Blind's neck for a comeback was quite the twist in many ways. That's exactly it. What exactly is it? Is it? What exactly are you trying to say here? Oh, this is the actual menu here. Interesting. What is this? Buff Girl O'Hara High Peaks Neural Network Unit Orgasm Buff release. The hit series Buff Girl O'Hara, currently ranking #1 in streaming charts and real-time interest, is reaching peak hype. Ahead of its finale on February the 3rd, capitalizing on the show's success, The distributor unveiled the collaboration custom unit Orgasm buff, set for official release on Feb 4th, the day after the finale. The Orgasm buff draws attention with a design inspired by O'Hara's champion belt. Notably, it replaces traditional manual operation with an automated sympathetic nerve stimulation function via feedback loop. The product features forced photonic neural network update technology to control system overhead caused by— I don't know, man, that's a lot of mumbo jumbo. I knew you'd understand. I only understood that you have a difficult customer. Could you speak a bit more clearly? They say he's a bigwig from Sunshine Corp. He claims his mere visit is a favor to this crappy shop, and threatened that he could turn off all the neon shines in his district with a single word. A different routine every day, huh? I envy how today's unlike yesterday. Shut up! Anyway, thanks to that big shot, it's been nothing but new stability officer faces all morning. Those guys are hard to find when you actually need them, but they swarm like rats for this. I thought there was a terrorist attack or something. So that's what happened. What brings such a person to a backwater like this? I don't know the details, but it seems he came to negotiate with the manager of this commercial district. Something about increasing the neon shine subscription fees around here. So what? What an asshole! And removing the free neon shine streetlights. Well, this is the future. Controlling the light, his actions are just like Mrs. Blind. See why I brought up Buff Girl? If Mrs. Blind has appeared in reality, then a magical pile driver isn't out of the question either. Can you go and try it? It's way out of my expertise and job description, but I can mimic it. I knew it. I wanted to pour coffee on his face, but now I feel a bit better. Right, and if you're really going to try it, be careful. The security is intense. You could get arrested just for keeping your hands in your pockets. Then again, today, my secret power will remain hidden. Anyway, raising subscription fees is a pretty big deal. I was thinking of subscribing to a hologram figure for my lonely room. But with the increased fees, it'll be tight. Are we flirting? What is this? Same here. Really? Are we talking about— what tightness are we talking about here? Eves are relatively free from LDS. So do you really need to subscribe to Neon Shine? It's only relatively free. If our condition worsens, data loss occurs, and we could have problems more serious than humans. Plus, I've got someone to look after. Alright. You mean Remy? Remy is family. It's a cat. Does being a cat mean it can't be family? No, yeah, I agree with her, yeah. You'd better watch your words in front of our Remy. Prey showed her claws. Adopting an aggressive cat-like stance? Please forgive me. I'll make an exception this time, because I'm generous. Anyway, if the subscription fee goes up, I'll have to give up on the item I was planning to buy. What were you thinking of getting? Buff Girl collaboration merch. They're doing a collaboration with a neural stimulation unit for Eves. They announced that pre-orders will start on the day the last episode airs. The things we will come up with. What do you mean the things they come up with? This collaboration product is amazing. They said when the empathy unit activates and overloads, it shakes their cognitive abilities, creating the illusion of transforming. It's basically another way of saying, you must buy this. What on earth does that even mean? I agree. And aren't the expressions shakes cognitive abilities and illusion of transforming seriously suspicious? You're making a fuss over nothing. Besides, considering the chips you usually use, I don't think you're in a position to talk. What do you say? Those are legitimately released VR chips, you know. I didn't even put them there for you to see. You just looked at them on your own. I have no intention of respecting your tastes. But if I may give you a piece of personal advice, in a repair clinic where Eves are the main customers, displaying chips with covers showing Eves and humans getting intimate doesn't seem like a very good choice. We have to be flirting. What is this? I just put frequently used items where they're easy to see. It's inevitable in a workshop with lots of tools. I feel like I just heard some terrible information. If you're lonely, why don't you find a lover? I'm sorry, but... Okay, I'm sorry. Ray apologized quickly. It was as if she didn't want to hear it. Did she foresee what I was going to say? And can I ask for a simple repair? I need to create an excuse to tell the boss. Sure, repairs are always welcome. So we got some target moves. Okay. We're fucked. We're screwed. What is this? What is this? Alright. I see. We're cooked. Oh, you idiot. Be gentle. Oof. I don't even know what to do now. She said be gentle. Wait. I think it doesn't really... Wait, no, wait a minute. It's red. We need red. Hey, I haven't done anything yet, lady. You haven't seen me do the jiggle jiggle, you know what I'm saying? Cause I'm like, Okay, I think that's kind of... We need one more, by the way. Technically, that's good. But I can do better. I gotcha. Wait. Alright. Ooh. It's too far away, man. What the heck? Oh, we need red. Flip me! Flip me! I forgot. It's a color. I should have known. How many moves do we have? Wait a minute. How many moves do we have right now? How many? Oh no, I don't even know. I couldn't count. Give me the red, please. Oh my days. It's over. Oh yes. Wait. Wait. Let me cook. Let me... Don't you think the name Neon Shine is super tacky? Like a middle-aged man trying to look cool. I agree with that part. It sounds like a name where they changed one syllable from neon sign and celebrate themselves for being extremely witty. It's really a comedy that the person agreeing with that has a repair clinic with a name just as bad. Jeez, lady, I get it. I get it. You wanna do the dance on the bed. I get it. We need more reds. Wait. Don't worry, lady. I'm about to repair you like crazy. She wants it to be in that specific part. Whoop. What exactly does the stimulation from the empathy unit feel like? I only learned about it in theory, but I was curious since I've never felt it myself. It's similar to humans. If humans feel it through muscle contraction, blood flow changes, and hormone secretion, for Eves, let's just replace with the empathy unit. Stimulating... Oh god, I'm swallowing something. Wait a minute. Stimulating this directly gives a quite pleasurable feeling. I'm swallowing my spit. Calm down. So... is it like an orgasm? Oh my god, what are the days? Wow, alright. What? It doesn't match exactly. But it's probably the closest thing. Then what about the collaboration merch you mentioned earlier? I was just curious about what it feels like to transform. They say power surges through you. Sure, whatever. Alright. Oh, more red. Ooh, oh no. Gotta remove the greens as well, by the way. Oh shit, wait, what? Wrong one. This is not easy. Shit. Okay, I think we have to compromise with this one. We clearly did like 40 moves. Oh wait, it was... Wait a minute. Maybe we can salvage this. Red? Okay. Oh, not enough red. Yeah, I think we're good. Just send it. All done. There didn't seem to be any major issues. Today's repair feels different from usual. My back is throbbing like I took a hit from O'Hara. No, was it really that bad? It feels like getting hit squarely by a magical laureate. It feels like being purified after suffering. Still listening to what she says, does it mean it wasn't ineffective? I noticed earlier your power unit was screaming again. Aren't you overworking yourself lately? It must be because a lot of zombies have been gathering in front of the shop lately. They've practically set up camp there. Zombies? You mean flicker patients high on drugs? Usually they just stumble around spouting nonsense. No, those are blackouts. It's a state where even radical methods like electronic drugs can prevent damage to the frontal lobe and neural network. You can consider their ego and personality data virtually destroyed. Damn, that's awful. Lately the media seems to just call them zombies instead of severe LDS patients. I've been here for a while, but I just thought they were drug addicts. Drug addicts are probably better off than them. Aren't they both equally in the gutter? At least junkies have their infinite love for drugs left. Blackouts are worse. Infinite love, huh? Are we rizzing here? What is this? Are we flirting? What is this? Seeing them throw away family, lovers, and property without hesitation? Isn't that the perfect expression? It's like, if it's not you, the world doesn't matter. Truly an impossible devotion. In contrast, blackouts are like empty shells with even their desires gone. They wander around following the light by instinct. And when they find neon shine, they swarm like gnats and won't leave. Chasing light suggests they still have at least minimal desires left. If you saw them, you'd think I'm exactly right. They aren't moving to find light. It's just that it's the only stimulus left that they can react to. If they crawled around looking for light normally, maybe you'd be right. Of course, they would become something even more terrible. As I recall, the shop you work at has a floor-to-ceiling glass window on one side. Right, and clearing away the gnats that gather there is one of my daily tasks. That's probably the cause of 80% of my power unit overloads. And the other 20% is because of the idiot removing streetlights. Exactly. Every day must be tough. It gives me a headache just thinking about how much tougher it's going to get. You know that happiness and unhappiness are influenced more by future events than the present. Wasn't that the study in human psychology? Humans and Eves are pretty much the same. Do you realize that statement conflicts heavily with your critique of my taste before the repair? I come back because I respect it. Oh, my head feels like exploding as it is. Do you have to make me say useless things? If you plan to keep wrecking me to rip off repair fees, you'd better be prepared. I'm sorry, customer pre-Emery. Stop joking, I have to go now. Even a justified absence is a problem if it drags on. I don't want to get fired and become a zombie rubbing my face against a glass window. By now, the streetlight idiot should have left the shop too. You're sharp, good sense, as always. It was a pleasant conversation today, Prey. Me too. See you later, Chris. Oh man, can we? Is this a dating game? What is this? I don't even know. Prey hurriedly left the door with quick steps. It seems she spent more time than expected, distracted by the chat. It's already time for lunch. Let's take a break. Man, I knew it. It was like more than that. I was like, oh, we already. Darn it. Maybe we should have did more like simple repairs. Maybe we should have just, instead of trying to go for, instead of being greedy, right? Oh, mom! I mean, oh my, hello, yes, an Eve stood before me, though there was no sound of the door opening. Despite her polite attitude and likable first impression, I couldn't quite feel at ease. All TNDLS models are government-affiliated Eves, usually distinguishable by their department mark. But I couldn't see any mark on the Eve before me, nor was there any other way to confirm her affiliation. Of course, nothing official in Chroma City was particularly trustworthy, but I reacted unusually sensitively to that mark. Prey says I look at that mark with eyes of a sinner, which probably isn't polite behavior towards a customer. Before we start, excuse me, but may I ask what specific purpose you are specialized for? If it's military, private maintenance is illegal. You wouldn't know since I'm not wearing protective gear on my day off. I am Orca O'Hara from the Urban Recovery Agency of Chroma City. You can just call me Orca for short. Although designed for rescue and disaster recovery operations, I'm a model equipped with multi-purpose functions like other Eves to reduce citizens' aversion. Rescue. You have quite an ordinary appearance for someone deployed to rough sites. In fact, it wasn't an ordinary appearance. Rescue specialized D1AL models possess an appearance generally considered beautiful to reduce aversion. That's because we mostly rely on external equipment. The design direction of the model also has a motto, a universal fit. Unlike how it looks, there are many places to attach external equipment. This is for attaching the powered exoskeleton during entry, this is for the instantaneous thrust engine, and the tail part. It was quite embarrassing to watch her lift parts of her body here and there to introduce her model. But Orca seemed unaware of it and chattered excitedly for several minutes. You know what? If the customer is enjoying themselves and she's not really destroying, or it's not really destroying my shop, what's the problem, honestly? How is it? I understand very well that it's not military. Besides that, nothing. I was just trying to apologize for being rude earlier out of surprise. What? For freaking bazookas? What are we talking about here, huh? Of course, that wasn't it. Really? I didn't feel it was that rude. That's because kind people are rare towards government-affiliated Eves, you know? If you thought I was similar to others, then that's normal. That makes sense. What kind of maintenance are you here for? I was recently assigned here, so I need to submit an inspection confirmation by tomorrow. There aren't any major problems, so it shouldn't take long. It looks that way, but you never know until you check. I'll boot up the maintenance console, so please wait a moment. Great, from our first customer to being from a baddie to another. Damn, now it's a military baddie. Well, this is awkward. Perhaps because everyone is preparing for Polar Night Day, the streets are intensely lively, aren't they? Polar Night Day, one of Chroma City's prides and a pride of prides. A holiday unique to this city and a festival ground. I had even forgotten that it wasn't far off. It's a holiday unique to the city, yes. Did you come for sightseeing before? You don't have to say it if it's hard to talk about. No. A few years ago, I visited Chroma City due to a support request. It just happened to be Polar Night Day. There was a support request given to nearby cities. Yes, back then I was working in Luminance City, located below Chroma City. It was complete chaos. The violence and confusion amidst the cheers of the festival were shocking even to me. A hologram panorama covering the sky, and below it explosions mixed with smoke. Yikes! Freaking terrorists? What is it? Must have been terrible. Yes, screams mixed with beautiful night views and hopeful music are quite shy. That's... my god, that sounds like a visceral nightmare. A beautiful nightmare. Wait, what? The show went on as if indifferent to the tragedy, and most of the crowd was too intoxicated by the festival to even know what was happening. The organizers who knew about the accident went along with it too. It was probably because of the budget. The hologram panorama called Chromatic Zenith is one of Chroma City's prides. They say it's for the— I can't get over the fact that I fumbled I fumbled Prey. I think I fucked up. I absolutely fucked up. I think we could have just done simple like synthesis, right? Synthesize those things instead of trying to go for the big ones because she doesn't really need them. But they pour an astronomical budget into it because it's an event that generates huge tourism revenue. Too much money had already been poured into cancel just because an accident occurred. So it's about money. Excluding talk of budget and compensation, all that's left in Chroma are patients. Not that I like it, but it's an unavoidable reality. That's sad. I'm sorry, I unintentionally said something depressing. It's just reality. Nothing is as boring as realistic talk. Living day by day, whether you like it or not, is reality. Even an interesting show gets boring if you watch it hundreds of times. so it's hard for the story of a day repeated thousands of times to be interesting. It's natural to be drawn to stories of vacation escapades or figures bought on impulse, rather than talk of neon shine subscription fees or utility bills. I can't accept it rationally, but I have to empathize experientially. That's a new word for me? Wow. Most hobbies are, after all, escapes from ordinary daily life. That's why people go crazy for Polar Night Day. And tourists visiting from the other side of the globe to see the chromatic zenith. Because the coming tomorrow isn't enjoyable because they're tired of reality. They close their eyes and ears and force themselves to shout that they are happy now. Wanting to run away from pain is one of human instincts. Oops, I sounded creaky like my dial equipment again. 0 points for a sales pitch, right? Sometimes creaking sounds make you feel alive, whether machine or human. But by any chance, are you doing maintenance with a first generation dial? Don't worry too much. I've safely repaired D1AL model several times with this rugged friend. Why does the word safety sound so scary? Oh, the dial is ready. Shall we begin? 35 moves. Damn! Guys, we gotta lock in. We need yellows. 35 moves. Wait. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh, frick me, man. Wait. Oh, wait. No, we can't. It should be this, right? Boop, boop, boop. Really? This is... What is this? Is it not... What? Uh-huh. Interesting. What the fuck is... What is this? Wait. Oh, it uses... Oh, shit. Okay. Not gonna be easy, let me tell you. Lots of moves already, my friend. Lots of moves. Now the yellow... Okay, now they're popping off. It's over. We're fucked. Okay. I've completed the unit replacement for that part. How is it? Please feel free to tell me if there's any discomfort or awkwardness. No, it's much more comfortable than I thought. My worries before the maintenance were pointless. It actually feels smoother than the 5th generation dial. That's a relief? But should I say it tingles? It keeps throbbing. Please be a little gentler. This area is densely packed with neural elements. It's very... sensitive. Oh dear, I'm clumsy because it's been a while since I maintained a DLS. I'll try to be as gentle as possible. We're fucked. Okay, normal yellows, alright. That's 1. One, 2. Oh no. More reds? Yellows. They're really pushing the bar here. The yellow is way over there. That's insane. Wait, go back. Whoop. Freaking shiza. Each D1AL model has one unique organ, right? That's right, because each model specializes in a different purpose. I've often seen animal ears or reverse joint types, but this is my first time seeing a tail. The eaves of the Scarlet Response Unit under the Urban Recovery Agency, to which I belong, are all D1AL models. And we have tails like me. That's fascinating. Usually, what is this tail used for? In our case, we mainly use it to clear broken debris, or break down walls to enter. Damn! She be thugging, you know what I'm saying? She be throwing it back and walls shatter. For something used for such rough purposes. Didn't you say it was a sensitive part earlier? The external armor is higher strength special alloy, so it's fine in the field. But when opened internally for maintenance, it's almost defenseless. I'm sorry, I'll be more careful to work delicately. What the fuck is this? What? Are you screwing with me? What is this shit? Okay, I'm seeing yellows. We need 2 yellows. My goodness. More yellows, please. They're all blue. Oh, now it pops up. Pops up. Yellow? Oh, yes, 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 yes. Oh, it doesn't need to be. No, I think it just needs to be like this. It's taking a bit longer than I thought. Did you feel uncomfortable anywhere during the maintenance? Huh? You look like you're having a hard time. Ah, Dad, is there a restroom here? It became urgent because it took longer than expected. The old restroom is inside. The door on the left. Thank you. Excuse me. Thank you, manager. The restroom is very clean. You don't have to be too embarrassed. It's natural for Eves to periodically discharge coolant from inside the machine. Thank you. I apologize for the roughness during the maintenance. No, it's just because I'm particularly sensitive compared to the same model. Because you kept talking to me in between, I felt reassured at the end it didn't hurt at all. And my body feels completely lighter too. I can endure this much for this level of effect. You know what? Comment down below. Do you think, would you take this kind of job? Because you'd be handling both, well, Eves I guess are mostly females by the it's called Eve, but I mean, unless it's called Adams, you know what I'm saying? But then it's an abbreviation thing. So are they like, you know what? I'm starting a fucking debate here. Orca started stretching her body here and there as if to show off. A careless Eve in a narrow space. As long as she doesn't bump into anything, it's not a bad view. Actually, I didn't do much. I just replaced a few neural units to suit the environment lacking photonic data. You mean because there's a lack of light? Exactly. Both humans and Eves cannot live without sunlight. That's why subscribing to Neon Shine is practically essential in Chroma City. So that's why my colleagues asked if I subscribe to Neon Shine. Because unless it's Chroma, you won't have problems due to lack of light. They made survival a paid service. Chroma claims it's the same logic as food being paid. Someday we might even get billed for breathing. Still, Eves are a bit better off. Humans can fall into depression if Neon Shine is cut off for just 2 days. They called it LDS, right? Correct, it stands for Light Deficiency Syndrome. Simply put, it's a disease caused by not receiving light. The body's signaling system gets tangled, and for Eves, a noise accumulates in the photonic neural network. The depression and power drop you felt recently are probably due to this. My external equipment felt heavier than usual after coming to the city. It wasn't just my imagination. Body and mind are inseparable. Psychology inevitably changes according to the state of the body. It's funny for me, an Eve, to say this, but that's very mechanical. I think so too. But humans are similar. Just a difference between metal and flesh. Most psychiatric drugs treat psychological problems by regulating hormones. That's actually true, yes. And the medical measure called defibrillation is basically the same principle as rebooting a machine called the human. Moving by electrical signals and psychological and emotional judgments changing according to the hardware environment are also the same. Personally, I don't see any reason to distinguish between humans and Eves. If that philosophy created this repair shop, it's quite cool. Personal conversation is a core service of D1AL-ogue. Anyway, you said, okay, now it's kind of corny when I think about it. Anyway, you said today was your day off, right? That's right, I've been hectic with moving and dispatch calls for a few days, but finally it's a break. Actually, if there are no dispatches, it's mostly playtime. Moving alone sounds terrible. I agree with that, but it's over. Do you have any recommended place for a change of mood? I recommend a cafe on the first floor of the building opposite. Ah, I saw it coming here. The name started with You mean Retro-Jan? Retro... What was it? Retro-Jan. The pronunciation is a bit odd. Retro-Jan, yeah. Yeah, is it that Trojan from the Trojan horse? It's as unusual name as this place. Right, I heard from the owner that it's a combination of retro and Trojan virus. It contains the ambition to infiltrate retro trends like a Trojan virus into this flashy, high-tech city. Wow, hearing that, the meaning sounds quite plausible. It's a retro concept cafe that's hard to find these days. And drinking the owner's hand-dripped coffee is the joy of my life. A retro concept in this city. Interesting. And one more thing, avoid places with too many people. In this season, scenes of people densely gathered often lead to scenes of being taken away by stability officers. Thanks for the advice, Chris. When the night gets too long, people tend to get sensitive, even if they are stability officers. Thinking of this city's stability officers like police in other cities is troublesome. Still, there's no harm in being careful. I should quietly enjoy this festive year-end atmosphere by myself. Have a good time, Orca. Thank you. See you next time. It's already evening. I should call it a day. I'm saving this. It's dark and gloomy all day again today. Well, my man, sometimes that's just how the world works, buddy. Now that there's hardly any day left, it's hard to even see a gray night. What? This entire city is just blacked out when you think about it. Thanks to that, my body feels even stiffer. If I stay still, I'll only feel more drained. So let's hurry and open up shop. Okay. Our mom and dad saying they won't come to see the Chromatic Zenith again this year, just like every year. Yeah. What about you? Needless to say, me neither. I really don't get why no one goes. When we were kids, they used to drag us there every year, even when we said we didn't want to go. You know how many years ago that was? Mom and dad are getting old now, so it's hard for them to go to crowded and chaotic. It's hard for them to go to crowded and chaotic places, and I'm too far away to go. So, if you want to go so badly, why not go with a girlfriend? You're picking a fight with me right now, Michelle, aren't you? Look at your age, go outside and meet people. Even better if it's a woman. You can't stay up all night in your room drinking beer forever. The day I fall asleep, subscribe, like, comment down below. Rolling around in bed with a woman in the city, there's a high chance I won't open my eyes ever again the next day, and an article will pop up on the main news page. Victim Chris J. Hayes, 22 years old, found in a motel with organs harvested. He's actually quite young. That confidence of yours is a problem, Chris. It's disgusting to say it myself, but objectively, you're decent looking. Bleh. Let's stop. So if you want to see the Chromatic Zenith that much, just go alone. If I have to go alone, I won't go. Shouldn't I at least have someone to take my side if I get into a fight? Then what are we going to do that day? I have no choice but to drown my Polar Night day in beer while watching Dokim's stream again this year. That's how I'll spend my Polar Night day. Stream my foot. You're planning to stay up all night with your beloved silicone, aren't you? Hey, wait, you've never been in my room. Hit the nail on the head. No, it's not that. Shut up, you're single too, probably sitting in the corner of your room alone. Whoa, mamacita, whoa. Oh, drop the freaking phone right now. Hello, Chris? Wait, you look excited. Did you manage to get that figure you wanted? Chris? Miss Leanne, I'm sorry. I was looking at something else. Could you wait just a moment? A pity? I wanted to share in your joy. You look good now, but the expression you had just now which you don't show when you're with me. Had a pure smile. Whoa, guys and gals, this lady is dangerous. Beware. I'm envious, whoever they are. It's my younger sister. She's a funny kid who tries to tear me down every day. The one you often talk about? Miss Leanne took a deep breath and muttered quietly to herself. Well, if it's a younger sister, I can understand. In fact, I might even have to try to get close to her. Huh? Oh, anyway, what brings you here today? I remember you had your regular checkup recently. I had some business nearby, so I thought I'd drop by to see your face. My god, this lady. Whoa! Yo, jackpot. I also stopped by because I thought I might need to replace my processing unit as a bonus. That's funny. What is? When I first saw you, I thought you'd never come back. But now you visit even without a reason. I told you I came to replace my processing unit, Chris. You said it was a bonus. Did you come to check on me? If not, I'll take a look at you quickly. Yo, this cougar is vicious. She's hungry, man. Alright, you win. I came here to complain. Okay, tell me. For a ridiculously shady repair clinic? Yet you've come back several times, so you must like it. There's a quiet, uncrowded comfort here. A quiet place and a slightly cool air are good for getting sentimental and getting physical. Oh yeah, get that me up!